Hello everyone, I'm going to talk about map visualization in this video. At the end of this video, you'll be able to produce a map like this, and I'm going to show you how you can produce GIS map. I bring the three GIS tools to introduce here and compare each other that which one is the best tools to use. ArcMap, which is for the Esri company, I believe that it is the most powerful software for mapping. It has a great cartography tool, and then and also it provides an interactive map. Particularly in the COVID-19 cases, ArcGIS produce interactive mapping, but it's not free. You need to buy a license. And the second one is the Qgis. Qgis is an open source software. It needs low capacity in your computer, and you can easily add, edit. You can easily add a layer, edit, and data analyzed by the Qgis. It has great options to do any type of analysis, and also it has a nice printing options, and it's free to use. And the second one is the geodata. It is the perfect tool for the special analysis. I always use this one. It is an open source software and free. It's easy to learn, and sometimes you need to use the geodata software. In this video, I'm going to talk about the QGIS, and you need to install it in your computer and follow all instructions that I'm going to talk about, how you can produce the map visualization. Okay, first of all, you need to go to the QGIS website and download the software. Okay, this is the QGIS website. You need to download the proper version to your computer. I use the Windows version, and the last one is 3.14.16. You can download it and then install it on your computer. It has the two different options based on your Windows, 64-bit and or 32-bit. You can choose which one is matched with your computer. Here is the standard installer version. Okay, you can choose the network installer option and then download it. After downloading this, okay, we downloaded installer and then click on it. Okay. Okay, I'm going to choose the Express Desktop install and go next. After finishing this process, you have a QGIS on your programs. Okay, I'm going to cancel it because I already installed. Okay, and then okay. First of all, I'm going to introduce you to this environment. In this environment, you can visualize your map. In the left section, there's a browser section that you can link to any folder that you have the data, and the top are the tools that you need to work with them, such as zoom in, zoom out, or doing maybe data management. You need to use these menus. And also we have a several menu bar here. You need to be familiar with this menu bar. In the next step, I'm going to show you how you can download the state shapefile. To download the state shapefiles, you need to go to the Tigerline shapefiles census.gov and then find your desired state data. You can search Tigerline shapefiles in the Google. Click on it, and you need to choose the year. I'm going to choose 2018, and then go to the web interface, and here you need to choose the year. I'm going to choose 2018, and also in the select a layer type, you need to choose census tract and submit it. In the next step, you need to choose a state. I'm going to choose a state of Nevada and download it. Okay, I downloaded the state of Nevada census tract shapefiles. Let me extract these files. Okay, this is the shapefile that I downloaded. Shapefile contains 7 different files, and you need to open this data by the QGIS that I will show you how you can open it. Okay, to open it, you need to go to the browser and your direction. The shapefile that we can see here. First of all, you need to choose your coordinated geography. In this case, I'm going to choose the Nevada because that coordinate reference system is matched with the Nevada. I'm going to choose the Nevada, and then okay. This is the census tract for the whole state of Nevada, and you can see the all census tracts for the city of Las Vegas, Henderson, North Las Vegas, and Boulder City. And also you can see the Reno, Carson City, and other cities or rural area that recognized as a census tract. You can find it. And also shapefile has an attribute table that you can add information here to visualize how they distributed across the city or state level. It doesn't have more information that we want to. In the next step, we are going to add a social or economic information in this table, and then we can do analyze based on that information. After downloading the shapefile, we need to download the information from census tract data. For this end, you need to go to datacensus.gov website and click on the view tables. Okay, in this section, I need to filter the geography. I need the information in the census tract level, and then I need to choose Nevada. I want all census tract within the Nevada. I can click it, and then I have all census tracts within Nevada. It's filtered. In the next step, I'm going to filter the topic. Any topic that you like it, you can bring into your filter. In this video, I'm going to choose the income and poverty section. Poverty. Okay. I filtered these two, topic and geography, and then I can go to the download. as which table would you like to download. I'm going to choose table S1701. Download the selected. Okay, here I already have a map for the 2018, and now I'm going to download 5-year estimates for the 2018 CSV format. Okay, and download it. Okay, go to the folder. Okay, now I downloaded the ACS table. Okay, first of all, you can extract all here. I have 3 files in this zipped file. The first one is our raw data. The second file is the metadata. It's information about each column. And the third one is the information about the ACS and how they conducted the survey in the 2018 sampling. In the next step, I need to choose my desired variable. Open the metadata table. Okay, now you have 2 information here. First case is the estimate total population. I need this information. I want to highlight it. And the next one is the population that are below poverty level. For this end, I am going to choose this. Okay, estimate below poverty population. The first column that I'm going to, this is total population. The second one, this one is the below poverty level population. Okay, let's go to the, remember this name, C02001E and C01001E. Go to the raw data. Okay. I'm going to choose this column. This is the total population for each census tract. The next one is the population that are below poverty level. I'm going to highlight it. I need these 2 columns for my research. And the other items are margin of error, and also there are many indicators about the poverty that you can study later. But here I want to show you how you can add this data to the map layer. First of all, I need to save as my data. Don't edit the original file, because you should keep your original data and then edit in the separate version. Okay. I don't need the other information here. You can delete this information. Okay. Now I have a population for each census tract and the people that are below poverty level. I need to create a new variable. It is the percentage of poverty in census tract. So for this end, you need to divide poverty population to the whole population and then times it to the 100. Okay, this information is the percent of below poverty level in each census tract. So I want to drag it to the end of my census tract. Or at the end of this data, I have a United States. I don't need this information here. And then, and also you need to solve the missing data. These are missing data. I wanna change it to the okay, I'm going to rename it. I need this information for the map visualization. And the next one, I need to back to the attribute table in the map. I have a geodata information. This geodata information is the census ID. I need to join the same ID in the my power to data, and I'm going to bring those data which are match one another to the here. I'm going to join them based on the geo ID. I need to create the geo ID here. Geo ID in the raw data contains a more number, but I need to create a new geo ID data. I wanna add the ID. I'm going to cut additional information in this data to create the ID number for each census tract. So for this end, you can write function and then choose this one and then choose the next. The right 11 number can be selected by this command. Okay, now I created the ID for each census tract. In other words, based on this command, we remove this additional information to create the geo ID and then drag it to the end of census tract data. Now I have an ID for each census tract and poverty percentage for each of them. In the next step, I'm going to add this data to the map. Go to the map. Okay, to add the table to the QGIS environment, you need to go to the add layer, add delimited text layer, choose this one, and then you need to go to the folder and then add your data. You need to choose a joint data file to bring it. File format is a CSV and no geometry information. Add it. Okay, now I have a joint data here. You can check it. Open the attribute table. Now I have an ID and also I have a poverty. Okay, and then I'm going to join the data. To join, you need right click on the shapefile and choose the properties. In the properties, you have a join section. In the join section, you need to add a new join. I want to add join data here. In the next step, you need to choose the common field. In the table, in the join data table, the common field is ID. In the shapefile, common field is the geo ID. And also, I wanna add only poverty percentage here, and also you can add the ID to check the information, and also you can choose the prefix name for your columns and click on it, and then go to the attribute table. Now you can see the joint poverty percentage data and joint ID. You can also check the information that are transferred correctly. For example, I'm going to check several items. In the case 225, I have a geo ID for 33317. I want to make sure that I transferred correctly. Yes, 333.70. Yes, my data is transferred correctly to the shapefile. And then in next step, I'm going to visualize this map. Deselect this folder, deselect this track. To visualizing the map, you need to go to the properties and choose the symbology. In the symbology, you need to create the, for example, categorized item. Okay. In the symbology, you need to go to choose the graduated option, and then okay. Now I cannot see the poverty data here because the issue here is that my data here is a string. I need to convert it to the integer format. To convert it to the integer format, you can create a new variable. Go to the open field calculator. I want to create a new field, PRC, poverty PRC, and choose a real decimal number, and you can bring the field here. I'm going to bring the joint poverty percentage field as a decimal number real as an integer format. Okay, open the attribute table to check our new data. Okay, I have a new field. It's poverty percentage, and I transferred these string data. I converted to the integer format. So this data is a numeric format that the QGIS tools can easily read as a numerical value, not the string value, integer value. And then go to the properties, symbology, and create, and go to the graduated, and now I have a poverty percentage as a integer value, and add it. Okay. Now I can see the city of Las Vegas, based on the percentage of poverty level. You can see that these census tracts are high rate of poverty, and these area of the city are low poverty. And also you can change this shape based on the different format of, so you can increase the class, and also you can invert the color ramp to show the low rate of poverty as a dark blue and the high rate of poverty as a dark red, and then click on it. Okay, now I can see the poverty in the city of Las Vegas and also for whole Nevada, and I can analyze based on this visualized map, and also I can produce as a PDF by the layout, show the layout management, and also you can save it as a GIS file. You can export the map as a JPEG or PDF format or whatever you like it. You need to work with these GIS tools to be familiar how you can produce your desired map. Thank you for watching this video.